feeling like I'm on the run. Live every day just the same. This rock star with no fame, the way it is for everyone. God knows that if I try, I might be able to get by as one of the normal ones. But take me back home to Boston, back where I know where I belong, back where the days they seem the same, and everyone knows your name, back where I know that I'm home. So I drove off to Atlanta, looking for some home-cooked food. Well, the people, they turned away. Yeah, they had nothing to say. And man, I thought it was kind of rude. Maybe if I was their kin, they might just let me in and put me in the right kind of mood. But take me back home to Boston, back where I know where I belong, back where the days they seem the same, and everyone knows your name, back where I know that I'm home. God knows that if I try, I'll get back home alive, never have to leave again. But take me back home to Boston, back where I know where I belong, back where the days they seem the same, and everyone knows your name, back where I know that I'm home. Bring me home. Take me home. Take me home. Take me home to Boston.
Dating tips with Uncle Rob. When a woman asks, does this dress make me look fat? Always say no. It's not the dress. It's her stomach, bad diet, and lack of exercise.
The following program is closed
Dating
captioned for the thinking impaired.
Coming to you live from Studio 5, high atop the Meadowbrook Building in Metro West Massachusetts. It's the Wicked Pisser Show. Hello, good evening. It is October 21st, 2017. Show number 70. It's at 69 you just didn't get in the studio. And we all know that you like 69. I'm Byron.
Oh, bumper.
And together we are the Wicked Pisser Show.
That's right.
And we're both, we're drinking hard liquor tonight.
Yep.
On deck, I'm nursing a cold.
Was an excuse.
Sore throat. So I got margaritas.
Yep.
A little bit of salt. Retain some fluids. Bubba's got...
Strawberry iced tea. Wink, wink.
Yeah,
nudge,
that's
nudge. Iced tea with strawberry vodka.
Yeah, that iced tea would never pass the breathalyzer test. We do have a breathalyzer right at the studio door. So far, pretty much everybody leaving here
We don't
has
bother.
failed.
No. Stop bothering us all.
So, yeah. All right.
The you know what? So you want me to play that Sharp song?
It's my new favorite
Oh,
song.
we'll use that for the break, right? We'll use that for the break.
Well,
What do you want to do?
let's leave it for a little bit. We'll get some people listening for a few minutes.
We got this great new funny song, but
it's my new favorite song.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to, the next time, if we ever go to Casbar ever again, I'm going to ask, what's her name at the karaoke table there? Forgive me, I forget her name.
Shay?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm going to ask her to play that song.
Oh, Nancy.
Nancy.
Yes,
Yes. She can find anything.
Yeah.
She finds all the shit that I like, and that's
pretty difficult. I mean, she gets kudos for that.
yeah.
Oh my God! I mean, that's not an easy thing to do. You do find some. I don't know how
It's
to.
a fucked up music, yeah.
Yeah, fucked up. You know, you would think that. Yeah, I don't know. You would give up on that stuff, but you don't. You just
No. I dig deep.
you like that. You know,
Dig deep.
right,
Dig
exactly.
deep. Inhale the cheese.
Shit, no average person really couldn't find.
Okay, it just got warm in here. Somebody
did.
fart?
You must have, you bastard.
Oh, okay. So I got some local cheesy news.
Go ahead. I got a bunch of stuff, but I haven't got up yet, so I might
Okay.
as well.
Oh, he hasn't gotten it up yet.
I got a boner.
Not quite yet, though.
Hey. Oh, chat up. We got chat room. I don't know if anybody's out there yet.
No, it's a wasteland.
I gotta
out
make
there.
sure we get the notification here. Let's see. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, I think I got one. Yeah, it's a start.
Somehow it says 2 new episodes. So
Yeah, no,
that's
it's been
somebody
doing
else.
that.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So in Webster, town, city,
Yeah.
town that we're kind of familiar with. We've got. Let's see. Let me bring this up there. Oh, there. I can hear myself now. All right. So, a Webster mom starts an internet lynch mob, threatens to get arrested, blames racism after a Facebook post accusing special school of shaving her daughter's head. Now, many people have heard about this. This kid who got her head shaved by the school.
Yeah.
It was one of those things that says, I'm going to need bail money for real, true school. True's school cut her hair without telling me.
Oh.
And she's got the Johnny Walker red going. Jack Daniels red. Oh, fire? Apparently they're making a fireball kind of thing now.
Yeah.
So apparently this little kid got her hair chopped off in school. I don't know the exact...
I don't think someone pinned him down and cut his hair, but
No, her hair.
her, yeah.
They cut
Probably
it.
voluntarily did it, but mom didn't approve.
There's a thing called hygiene, people. You have to keep your children clean. If your children come to school with bugs,
Yeah.
and if that school is actually caring for your child instead of you caring for your child.
Yeah, that's a big thing too. Yeah.
So I think that I think it's one of those schools that the kid goes and lives at because the parents are
Yeah.
mopes.
That's a nice term.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it that. But yeah, I got to tell you, if your kid has any kind of nastiness going on, crabs, whatever,
You gotta clean that shit up,
Yep.
no?
got to take care of that. That means a haircut.
Yep.
Your
Yep.
hair will grow back.
Exactly, but you at least get rid of the bugs.
Not the end of
The
the
bugs not gonna
fucking world. Kelsey is in the room tonight. Hey, Kelsey. We'll set up a time probably in the last quarter of this hour.
Yeah, there, a quarter of. Give us
So
a
about 8:45, thereabouts. Because we're never on time exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. And then we've got there was a coffee shop up in Lynn, Massachusetts.
Oh, yeah.
That was one of the quickest shutdowns one day.
Mom gave up. That's the thing. Mom closed shop because
She gave up because there's no returning from social media suicide.
there is, but there isn't. It wouldn't take much for mom to say, you know what, my daughter doesn't speak for the coffee shop.
My daughter's a douchebag.
Yeah,
and she's been fired.
mom could easily make amends with, with police or the public in general. It wouldn't take much. say, hey, you know what? I fired my daughter. She's no longer part of the operation.
Well, according to
I
Lynn
do not
PD,
see the same as her.
according to the public information officer of Lynn Police,
Yeah.
they said they'd be fine going back in there.
Yeah.
No problem at all.
I think that's
Just
why-
open. Just open.
Yep.
They closed the next day. I'm thinking there was something more to this
It could be. And
that they wanted out in the first place.
Yeah. A lot of people speculated that simply that mom was probably already hurting enough, the business-wise. That's just some piss-poor
This
excuse.
is a great reason to
Yep,
throw
and
in
that
the
way
towel.
we get more support on their side for whatever reason.
Well, for their GoFundMe next.
All right. I need money because I am bankrupt and I can't pay my creditors, whatever, because, the police won't let me or whatever, Police killed my business because my daughter gave her opinion. But
Oh, that was me.
you're playing a guitar now, man?
Yeah.
A little thing?
I'm playing the Windows Defender summary.
Oh.
So, in Newton, Massachusetts, the bastion of the social justice
Yeah.
warriors, all these people are rich beyond belief. Well, most are.
Yeah.
They have declared war on landscapers,
Oh. Why?
leaf blowers in particular.
Oh, yeah. You can't do that shit out in places like that.
Well, this one woman said she was going crazy. Literally crazy. Well,
Trying to clean up all the leaves?
yeah. Well, no. Turtle Boy News found the Newton Wrinkle-Stilskin, who can't stop calling the cops about leaf blowers, has a business page. Well, she's seen here. If you go to turtleboynews.com and look up Newton Wrinkle-Stilskin,
Yeah.
or leaf blower. All one word, leaf blower.
That's awesome.
You will see a picture of a woman dressed as a Wise potato chip bag, a French maid wearing the clunkiest of awful shoes, and then another one where she's standing on a stool acting like a nut. But her name is Karen Bray. She leads the Citizens Against Leaf Blowers. Yeah.
These are people that are very bored.
Well, that's
And
her
it is
business-
Newton, so, for the listeners that aren't familiar with Massachusetts, Newton is a upscale Boston suburban community. It's a wealthy neighborhood, wealthy city.
Some of these assholes have driveway heaters.
Yeah.
Like lined driveways that melt the snow.
You do not live in Newton unless if you can seriously afford it. It's a very expensive town,
Or
city
you
to
rent.
live in. Yeah. But, that's the type of people you're dealing with. So when I say, she must be really bored, hubby's not giving her enough shopping money or something, these people just, it blows my mind that they can't find anything else to do.
Well, she
know.
runs a creativity lab, a movement, improvisation, and art making workshop for adults. Sounds like
I would
idiot
love to know
date-
how they make money.
Oh my God, people are paying for it. Wednesday night, 6:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. 2009 through 2016 and counting. So
Oh.
it's 8 years that these idiots have been doing this.
Dear Lord.
They move and improvise in this class to get creative juices flowing. No experience necessary. No shit. Well, it looks like idiot daycare.
Yeah.
All these people in Merrill's and Merrill shoes and all that. Oh yeah. So this woman here, her house valued at almost $800,000, and she's bitching about. Oh yeah, and she also has an Elizabeth Warren mobile.
Now, again, like, when I chime in for the home out here, when people have a home for $800,000, people don't realize
Oh, it's a postage stamp in
absolutely
Newton.
in this area. This would buy you, say, the folks out in Texas or Illinois would buy you a mansion on a ranch, and
Yeah, but like 5 square miles.
yeah. But in Massachusetts, that buys you jack shit. It'll buy
on-street- you could get
800,000
on-street-
will buy you a nice house.
800,000 gets you off street parking.
Yeah, it's a nice house, a decent house. But if you look at it, it's probably what anywhere else in the country would pay $150,000 for or less.
Easily.
Yeah,
I mean, and
So-
these are houses with quote unquote character.
yeah.
That means they're old, falling apart, but
rehab, contractor specials. My favorite.
I'm looking at the shots of the property there, and it's not even like 1/10 of 1 acre.
Oh.
It's literally a postage stamp, and she's bitching about it. She has no trees in her yard. Her neighbors are tree-lined streets.
Oh.
The fuck you gonna clean all this shit up? Have you ever raked
Yeah,
the yard
right?
as a kid?
Yeah.
Didn't it fucking suck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're constantly battling. Usually, when you do it in the fall, when you do it, it's usually breezy every fucking day anyway.
Yeah, I can't.
And so it's like it's a battle.
I can't own a house. I'll light the shit on fire. Watch it as it blow all over the place.
Right, just spray gasoline through your yard and.
Well, Patty Cakes just let loose that her house is worth $175 million.
Wow.
Is that $175 million?
Impressive.
Actually, I would have paid that much for the shanty bar.
Oh, well, you would, huh?
I do. I like that. I do.
Yeah, the shanty. You'd have to take that from her dead hands.
Yeah.
She loves that shanty.
Let's see how that fares over the winter. That's not pressure-treated wood, my friend.
Hey, I got a story out of... we'll go back and forth here.
Yeah, sure. Absolutely.
Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office. A 5-month-old boy was found Wednesday night in his car seat at a McDonald's. What happened was he was in his car seat, but not in a car. In his car seat on a McDonald's bathroom floor while the woman, his mother, laid next to him unconscious. She had OD'd.
Of course.
She came through while the officer, the deputy was there. She claimed she passed out through a dizzy spell.
Oh, yeah. From the heroin.
Right. They found the needle in the bathroom sink. She had track marks. The baby appeared to be extremely dehydrated, sitting in a wet diaper. And I'm thinking the baby will be only 5 months old. Mom was already probably a junkie when she had the baby, which, the baby probably an addict as well. But that's just a scary thing. Sad these days. Woman related to another woman related to the woman told sheriff's investigators that Lucas had an extensive drug past and had recently left a detox center, according to the report. She was taken Wednesday night to JFK Medical Center in Palm Beach for treatment. During a search at that hospital, a metal spoon was found in her pocket. So she just cooked
I wonder
up.
what that was for.
But the saddest part is she does this with her 5-month-old kid in tow with her.
Oh, no expense spared for the H train.
Yep.
Okay? These people just... if you're going to have kids, give them up for adoption.
If you're going to be that, yeah, exactly. If you're going to choose when we were just talking about this off air, is if you choose your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, or whatever, over your kids...
Yeah, we were talking about that just before the show.
You should kick yourself in the balls, pinch your own nipples, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
There's something wrong with you if you pick your significant other over your own children. Whether it be your children's family services, whatever your state calls it. They usually, if you have one or the other is a problem, whether it be an addict, they're constantly, in legal trouble or something like that. A lot of times the family services will give you an ultimatum. He needs to be out of the family, or it could be she, whatever, but you're going to lose your kids. How many times do we know that, you see the woman or the guy will pick the other over the
always
kids.
Pick the kid
Yeah,
over.
they always pick. They don't pick the kids. They pick the one because I love him or her.
Or they're going to get them their next fix. Wow.
Yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't have had that NyQuil before going on the air.
This minute. The strawberry cheese. Hey, did you hear about, I think it was, what the hell was it? Oh, Indiana. They were doing I don't know, an independent film or something. Production company was shooting a scene.
Yeah, because nobody in their right mind is going to Indiana. I don't like it.
Police shot an actor portraying to be a robber in a movie scene. They were filming a movie. They had not notified the local authorities that this filming would be at this particular place. I think it was a bar or something. The back step of a brewing company. At the, quote, the name of the place is Backstep Brewing Company. in Crawfordsville, Indiana. Anyway, a concerned citizen, unaware of the movie shoot, called 911 when he saw a man walk into the bar wearing a ski mask, wielding a gun. Guy walks into the bar, and of course, cops show up. The guy comes walking out backwards with the, I'll call it the movie set, but coming out of the bar through the back door. The officers told the man to drop the gun. He turned towards them with the gun in hand. Officers then shot him.
Apparently, someone should have yelled "cut."
Yeah, he was hurt, but he was shot, but he survived. Actually, he was not. Sorry, he was not shot. Everyone, they
missed him.
They fired him. Yep, somebody missed him. They missed him. Yeah, if you ever look at studies, if you ever look at studies of all shots fired, only 13% hit their target. That happens all the time. Why do you think there's extensive shootouts? No, I hate to break the news here. The cops are not sharpshooters.
Oh,
okay.
No.
Well, like I said, less than 13%.
I've gone shooting with cops before.
Oh, yeah. Less than 13%.
They hit my target.
And any of these active shooting type things, less than about 13% actually hit their intended target.
Let me open up this other window over here.
Luckily for him, I'm guessing only a shot or two were off. The guy's like, well, it's not real. Probably threw it in panic. But again, the investigators were pissed off because they had not been notified that they would be conducting a movie shoot. So the gun was a movie prop. It was fake. But again, as we talked about before, people use BB guns, toy guns.
Yep.
Listen, a cop's not going to really study that, look at it. Oh, I see the plastic seam.
Somebody points something at me that looks like a gun.
Bang. Yep.
Even if it's like a sandwich or something.
Oh, that's right. Hey, I take a piece of wood and I just carve it out in the shape of a gun, a toy gun some kids have. Boom, that's going to get you shot.
You point a Pop-Tart that's been chewed to look like a gun.
Yep, exactly.
And then I'm going to eat the Pop-Tart afterwards. But.
All right. Oh.
All right, I wanted to say one thing before we go. I'm still trying to learn here. Ready?
See how Polish people introduce themselves in an informal situation. Cześć.
Cześć to all of our Polish listeners out there.
Yes, Byron's trying to greet our Polish listeners. We know we got a few out there. And
I got high, that's it. I'm not a fast learner.
No.
I was never fast
At Lord
tracked.
& Taylor's Friends and Family Sale, you can take an extra 30% off almost
you?
everything for a total
that me?
savings.
Hey, look at that.
That's an ad for Lord & Taylor.
I know, right? No, JCPenney. Was it Lord & Taylor? I don't know.
JCPenney, Lord & Taylor? Okay.
Who cares? I love this one. This was great. This is Johnston, Iowa. Sorry, Johnston, Iowa.
Yep.
A mom, Erin Lee Mackey, another cute one, but she didn't.
Any your ass there?
No, wasn't banging nobody.
Okay.
She has two children, age 7. Actually, four children. 2 are 12 years old, so twins. 1's 7 and 1's 6. She left them home alone. She went on a trip to Europe.
I heard of that. I heard that one. The real Home Alone.
Yeah, what happened was her vacation plans fell through. Whoever was supposed to babysit couldn't do it. And as the babysitter fell through, she left the two 12-year-olds in charge.
With a credit card to get pizza?
I don't know, but it only lasted
a copy of Home Alone.
It only lasted like one day before the local police were informed that there were 4 children left unattended. 12, 12 you can leave home alone to go out to...
A few hours.
Yeah, a few hours. Go shopping, go get dinner or something like that. Not for a week. She was going away for a week. And so they must have communicated this with somebody and they notified the local authorities.
Now, I wonder, did she fly home right away going, oh,
that
my God.
was the thing. At first, she would say she would still be out. It was supposed to be for the week. She'd be back on that following Sunday, and she'll deal with it when she gets back.
Is that week worth 30 years in prison?
They convinced her to come back sooner.
Yeah.
She finally agreed, and she flew back on Wednesday evening and was arrested Thursday morning.
So you suppose she got the miles for that?
Yeah, right. But she did. She faces 4 counts of child endangerment with substantial risk.
8 days in jail if you're in Massachusetts?
Yeah. That's another thing people don't understand.
And the kids go back to them after 10.
Well, that's what I love about people in Massachusetts. They bitch about, what they call, what's the one we always hear? A police state.
Oh, yeah.
Police state. The cops here, the court system is, they just want to throw everybody away, lock them up. Nothing could be further from the fucking truth.
I gotta tell you something, though, about this whole situation. People like you and me, who generally don't do much wrong.
Yeah.
We fuck up once.
Yeah.
They're throwing a book at us.
Oh, right.
But
You fuck up 30 times and...
Oh, well, the person may have a problem, so they may need some help.
We're going to send you
We're going to help you.
Yeah. You're going to be a mandatory 30-day
and it's a
facility.
You're out on your own recognizance.
Right.
Meantime, Byron, you were caught
You do the program the second day.
You were caught urinating in public. You are now a level 18 sex offender, and you can never, ever leave your home again. Seriously, that kind of pisses me off. Sorry, we're eating pepperoni here. It's, good stuff.
The city of Oakland, right? Oakland, California.
Yeah, it needs to be wiped off of the planet, but go ahead.
They have somewhere around 2,700 homeless people, and the city recently approved.
Well, so that means they call their home Oakland.
Yeah, homeless, right. The Oakland approved a plan, to house homeless people in sheds. They are AKA tough sheds. They're like the sheds you would buy at Home Depot, the bigger fancy ones. The wood ones with a couple windows on it. So
better than Puerto Rico or Brazil.
Pretty much, yeah. Not quite a shack. Just
Colombia's more shack.
Right.
Puerto Rico kind of shed.
Looks like a mini house, but it's a shed. Exactly what it is. But they plan to house homeless people in those.
Maybe I can get in on that.
But there's a big hoopla about it because
there's no Wi-Fi.
No Wi-Fi. They don't have bathrooms.
Yep.
There's no running water. So hygiene, sanitary.
Oh, because that's staying outside. They shower when it rains. They just lay down and just let the filth wash from them. Come on.
Maybe they still plan to go to the local fountain and take a dip through there,
These people are grabbing hoses when you're not at home and washing. That's why your water bill's all jacked up. It's because these people are bathing in your front lawn.
The city had approved a site, one site for this already, at a cost of $450,000 to house 80 people. Each shed can house 2 homeless residents.
See, we can't even be socialists before people bitch about it.
I
mean, seriously. I'm about to go off.
They voted 6-0 to the county. The city supervisor's absent, but supporting it.
I hope they put them really far, right, on the.
I think that's one of the issues too was location. But like I said, was the cleanliness, lack of hygiene, all that crap. And which it is. I mean, this is there's concerns for who's going to manage the facility, security of the facility, because nasty people are going to be in there.
So where they are, instead of spread out over the city,
now they're going to concentrate them into a small, probably most likely like a 1 or 2 acre lot.
Put up a bunch of television cameras, get CBS in on it, make it Big Brother Homeless Edition. I'm saying
Big Brother Oakland, baby.
Big Brother Oakland.
Oh,
I know that's cold and heartless of me, but I have been homeless.
Yeah.
At one point in my life. Yeah, I lived in my El Camino for a couple of days. It wasn't pleasant. I kept the hygiene up. People's parents went away. I used their showers during the day.
Oh.
We all did that kind of thing once or well, you didn't.
Yeah,
you were like the Wally Beaver.
Patty Cakes, you should bring that bacon meatloaf over here.
Yes.
Byron and I would love a slice of that.
Oh, no, no movies. Fuck the movie. It's what is it, Saturday night?
It's Saturday night.
And
there's a live bar,
watching?
Cast Bar. If you want, we'll go there after.
Yeah, we're going.
So, but yeah, you can bring those slices over here. That'd be great. And you can join us at 9 o'clock for the last hour.
I haven't eaten all day. I can use my Cuisinart. I got a new Cuisinart griller.
Oh, boy.
I tried making pancakes this morning.
How'd it go? All right. You burn them?
Better than 30 years ago when I first tried.
Yeah.
I made pan balls. 30 years ago, I made pan balls. I did, because it just all came up. Now I got that butter spray. You spray on the griddle first.
Yeah.
And then the griddle, oddly enough, is kind of angled. So all the pancakes just kind of and started to pour into the drip cup underneath. I'm like, motherfucker. And then finally, I found it. You just let the pancake batter kind of cook in the griddle cup area, and it'll stop it up so it won't flow down in there anymore. And I got some learning to do. It's a learning thing.
You think?
I can grill the shit out of a turkey burger. Oh, let me tell you, it makes amazing bacon like you believe. Oh man, I'll cook some for you before you leave. But yeah.
Hey, I found a great vacation place for you and Rizzo.
Oh shit! I'd kill him, but you know.
Yeah, there's a new. Well, I don't know if it's new or not, but it's the first time I've heard of it. There is a place. Good Girls Company promotes
Good Girls?
Good Girls Company promotes it, I guess, a Sex Island experience. An itinerary for the trip tells prospective tourists about orgy sessions on arrival. What this is a Colombian island. It's a remote Colombian island. It's a resort complete with prostitutes. Engage. They offer sex and drugs
And rock and roll.
Yep. So unlimited sex is included with your stay.
You're going to have to double up on that one, aren't you? A little double bag action.
They do a special. It's a Sex Island experience from the 24th to 27th of November.
27th, huh?
The holiday is the benefits such as airport transfers are included as well.
How many star resort is this thing?
So it's interesting. It's drug friendly, but you don't have to do that. You can obviously just drink. There are a slew of women. I couldn't, other than the caption simply states unlimited sex included. The holiday.
Rizzo couldn't do it. There'd be so much guilt built up in him. And then if he finally did consummate,
Yeah.
I love you.
Hey, well, you know,
Rizzo loves you.
another thing to keep in mind, though, for the dirty-minded listeners out there right now that are thinking about this trip themselves, it is in Colombia. So while the location shows it's beautiful beach resort or whatever,
Laws are flexible there.
yeah, you're going to want to, but you're not going to want to leave the resort anytime soon.
You're not
going to
want to leave the fucking airport once
Right.
you get down there. I mean,
Yeah, you're going to take that transfer because they'll make sure you
These
get there.
people
Hopefully,
are-
make sure you get there one piece.
These fucking snowflakes in America are all pissed off because they get pat down. Can you imagine like an AK-47 stuffed up your ass in Colombia where they're looking for cocaine?
Well, that's it. The holiday is labeled as drug friendly over images of a young man being caressed in the bedroom by several girls amid a cloud of smoke. Sexual surprises are also advertised over a scene showing the man coming into the bedroom to find 4 naked women posing
See, what I'd be afraid of when you
face
say
down in his bed.
sexual surprise, like I come in after a long, hard day of hanging out at the pool, drinking, vomiting in the corner, vaping, and then I close my door and I surprise. I'd be terrified because there'd be a guy naked in the room. Sexual surprise. That's a surprise.
Well, then you get a woman dressed as a French maid will serve you chocolate sauce on a tray. Well, then, try to pour some in your mouth before you remove your shirt, and the girls will then spread it all over you.
No.
I know you're all against the food thing.
Yeah.
Too messy. You don't like that.
Nah.
Yeah, there's several videos. One video clip is there to stress that there are at least two women for every man on the island.
It's an island in
Yeah.
what? In like a... Yeah, Kelsey, we can go do that for my birthday.
The company also stresses that complimenting alcohol is part of the package. That part you would...
I'd like the alcohol,
Yeah.
sure.
Lots of alcohol, and then all the naked women around.
I've already assigned myself to death by liver... What do you call it? Liverside?
Riverside, yeah.
Suicide by Liverside.
But I would, even if you were to go just to drink and watch this, it'll be a great show. It'd be great to watch.
I would have my
just be the
my watch
wallflower
on.
type thing, yeah.
I would fill up my watch with nastiness every day because it's got a camera on
Yeah.
it. And
Go back to the room, download,
and then I could justify that in my social meter here, my moral meter, to say I'm a journalist.
I was here strictly for the
I'm
reporting.
working on getting us press passes. I mean, press credentials.
Yeah. Oh boy.
You have to go through a couple of different hoops to get them. Apparently, anybody can get them.
Oh yeah. No.
But I'm going to get us legit press credentials. So, TWPS News. We're going to come up with a theme for it and everything like that.
Yep.
And eventually, we will get that.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'll get that hammered out in the TWPS News.
Oh.
But yeah, I would do an expose on that.
Yeah.
Without exposing myself.
Well, they say that it's only open to 30 men. There'll be 60 women there.
Oh, good. So there's only 30 Johnsons you got to compete with. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
So I just had this thing. I was looking on YouTube.
Here you go. There's one picture here of a woman laying down where she's basically a food buffet. Food's all over her. And you're just not into that at all. No, you couldn't lick the chocolate syrup off a nipple or something? Take a cracker off of it? No. It's very secluded, private resort type thing. You could look it up, apparently.
Patty Cake's going to be a girl there.
www.sexisland.com. They're not giving us anything. If you go there and get killed, it's not our problem.
So,
if you like to go and snort some blow off the girl's crack, that's your problem.
It seems we have our first offer for becoming the sushi buffet.
Oh, sushi buffet?
Yeah.
I like those.
Apparently she says she needs... I don't know that. All right, no. I am going to go on to quickly jump into my thing here. Is I like to occasionally just go through YouTube.
Yeah.
And you're drooling. Like, right there. Yeah, clean that off. Okay, there you go. All right, he's got. I mean, you should see.
Face full of flavor saver?
Yeah, exactly. So I randomly go through YouTube constantly. And this thing right here, this is... I'm just going to play it for you and see how it goes audibly. But it's called Monkey Throwing Shit. Let's go to the YouTube.
Oh, boy.
There he is.
There's two little children walking up to a monkey. It's actually a baboon.
Look, see him? Uh-oh.
Good red ass. He's looking at him. Oh, teeth. That's not good for a monkey. Oh, yeah. Okay, what's he doing now?
Oh, shit.
He's throwing shit.
Look.
And the kids are covered in shit.
Oh, fuck.
There you...
Oh, my God, look at that.
Oh, fucking gross. I'll post that on our Facebook page.
Okay.
Even the dad is... That's the dad coughing.
Let my shirt...
Those kids are covered in shit.
It's okay.
Where's the napkin? We need a napkin.
Yeah, you need more than a napkin, dude. You need a whole fucking paper towel roll. And a shower. Oh, apparently Patty Cakes ate the bacon meatloaf.
God damn it. Oh. Here's a fucked up story out of Michigan.
Oh, well.
Michigan.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
A man who raped a girl when she was 12 years old. There's like a 6 or 7 year age difference, so I think he was like 19 at the time. Anyway, he was convicted of rape and sexual assault of another child. So, speed up 9 years later, he was recently awarded parenting time in joint legal custody of the child.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah, it's a judge in Michigan ruled in that favor, which makes absolutely no sense.
I don't think...
After a paternity test concluded that he was the father of the child, they awarded parenting time, and joint legal custody. Since being convicted in 2008, Christopher Marisalo was convicted of another sex assault of a child and served 4 years for prison and that. The victim, now 21 years old, is seeking protection under Federal Rape Survival Child Custody Act. So that's just sad that any judge would even consider that. And I've heard similar things about that before. A judge will say what he does to someone else or whatever doesn't make him a bad father or mother.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I agree.
So he's touching someone who he shouldn't be touching,
Right.
And then he's left alone with someone who he probably shouldn't be
right,
touching.
but and especially that was the biggest argument is because it's actually child rape, not like adult rape, which still rape is rape. But why? If I was a mother, and this guy who's now a twice convicted child rapist,
a Democrat.
You're going to let
a Democrat judge.
Democrat? I got.
I'm
a
just
few more
looking
minutes,
at the time. We got a
couple more minutes. We'll give her.
We'll do a quick
call.
We'll play my new favorite song because we got a couple of listeners in the room.
Yeah, that's good. Cause I want to get my I gotta get my strawberry iced tea here.
Yeah, I got to refresh some drinkage. It's a very quick one. We're going to leave the microphones open.
Okay.
You might hear me laugh and sing.
Yeah, he fucking loves
I
it.
fucking love this song.
Well, there we go.
He'll find it.
I'll find it. It'll just take a minute to open up. I thought, there we go. The title of this, should we tell them the title? Or you just want them to listen to it?
The introduction says it all.
Okay.
I like the introduction too.
Well, I cut out that introduction just from
Oh,
right
you
to the
did?
song. Yeah. So,
Oh, okay.
So this is titled "I Thought I Farted, But I Sharted." So this is it's a minute and 46 seconds. We'll be back.
My new favorite song.
So we stopped and got some Mexican food, and it made my tummy hurt. And I had to doo-doo, and I didn't make it to the restroom, so I sharted a little bit. So I wrote this song called I Thought I Farted, But I Shit. And this is here. I go.
It's pure genius.
Headed down to the coast, riding shotgun in a Jeep. There's a bubble in my belly, and I hope it's really smelly. I can feel it start to creep. So I lean to my right, 'cause my cheeks were kinda tight. As I push a little bit, I think like lit. I thought I farted, but I shit. Thought I farted, but I shit. And now it's squishy when I sit. I got poop all in my crack and a little on my sack. I thought I farted, but I shit. Damn, I hate it when I shart. I can't even trust a fart. Tried to give a little toot, now there's caca in my chute. I thought I farted, but I shit. I thought I farted, but I shit. And now it's squishy when I sit. I got poop all in my crack and a little on my sack. I thought I farted, but I shit. I got poop all in my crack and a little on my sack. I thought I farted, but I shit.
All right. That was a good one, yeah. Don't worry, I'll get the freezer.
Well, you got to put that back.
No, I don't. It's empty.
Oh, you asshole.
I was singing along and you're running around.
I had to make myself another strawberry iced tea.
Yeah.
So, we got here. What is that? We use some straw, some pen that
Jesus.
probably 10 people had their hands on.
Oh, no, you didn't.
It's alcohol. Clean it right up.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, shit. But, yeah, that was a song I found on Facebook. And,
I farted, but a shit.
yeah. I thought that would be perfect for us. Did you hear about the other one, article or news story? It hit TV and whatnot quite a bit. Out in Texas, I think it was Houston or suburb of, Richardson, Richardson, Texas. suburb of Houston, I believe. A 3-year-old, Sharon Matthews, went missing after Dad sent her outside to stand outside in the dark because she misbehaved.
Well, all right. Okay, hang on. I gotta weigh in on this one here. So, when I was a kid, sorry,
Yeah.
salting a margarita. Okay, coming in hot. All right.
You know, and a lot of speculation the coyotes or other animals may have gotten to her. I mean, it is Texas and a lot of
It is. Now,
wild.
I was sent out, when I was a kid, I'd misbehave in the store.
Yeah.
I remember shopping at the old Marshalls in Marlboro. And my mom would send me out without a quarter to the vestibule, with the entry area there.
Yeah.
And I'd be able to look at all them gumball machines. Couldn't nary a quarter to put in them. And all sorts of happy children
Oh, yeah.
walking out and mom's giving them quarters, and my mom's not giving me a quarter because I got to stand out there by myself and wait till my mom is done shopping. Those are the good old days. They send you out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go out. Just go out. Go wait in the car.
But, Mom, can I have a quarter? No.
Fuck you. You're a bad kid. Go.
Yeah. Yeah. You didn't do what I told you.
I didn't get killed. You know why? Because if a coyote came walking up to me, I'm running the fuck away. I'm not going to go, come here, doggy.
Oh, yeah.
Fuzzy little
Well, this
doggy.
poor girl, she's 3 years old.
All right,
and
3
she
years
actually-
old. 3 years old is different.
Developmental issues as well, limited communication
Jesus.
skills.
Thank you for letting me go off on that tirade, and now
Well,
I feel like an asshole.
Yeah, but no, the father is the asshole here, so,
Okay.
you know.
I feel better now, thank you.
Yeah, it wasn't the kid's fault. 3 years old, a lot of coyotes in that particular area, Texas, so there's some speculation there. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know the final outcome of it. Several days she was not seen, so I would assume that...
Kid's dead.
Yeah. There it is, folks. Mr. Doom and Gloom is with us. Jesus Christ.
It's like, kid's dead.
Ha!
All right.
Oh,
We do have a call-in that has to happen.
absolutely.
So, Kelsey, if you're still awake,
Give us a call.
somebody nudge Kelsey.
And
I know we're boring.
You know what? Remember last week I talked about the whole NFL shit, you know.
Yeah.
And now they're talking about if they're forced to stand that they'll quit playing football.
Bye.
Well, exactly. Well, no, and everyone's like, no, they won't. Are you seriously going to give up your whatever $1 million plus a year?
Because you feel some sort of injustice,
Yeah.
inequality is happening.
Yeah.
Okay, if you don't like how things are going in the U.S., you need to vote.
Right.
That's my Trump right there. You're fired.
Exactly. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Again, like I said, I still don't know what the argument is because
They still don't either.
they argue police brutality or unequal inequalities for everyone, or some are bitching about Trump.
Well, yeah.
So
but
I mean, there's not like one, one particular.
there's this blonde broadcaster on Fox
Yeah,
who I think she looks like a muffin head. She's a fucking Fruit Loop. Okay, that can't happen.
oh,
That's Chase.
he
I'm
must
on
be sleeping.
the air, man.
He must be sleeping. So, in case you're
let's
not
put
aware, our number is. Hello, you're on the Wicked Pizza Show. Who's this? Hello?
Hey, how are you?
Huh?
You're
It
on-
ended. Nobody there. There's
You're
nobody
on
there.
the air.
There's nobody there.
You're not on the air.
No.
You're under the air. I was going to go into my Polish check.
Ha-ha.
Six.
Greetings.
Greetings for planet Earth.
So, if you do call us, it does take a moment until, after a ring or two, until it clicks on to Skype.
Hold on
So-
a second. That could have been her.
We do use skill. I'm pretty sure it was.
I got a
the
message
number.
coming in.
Call to call again.
Slowly but surely, the message is coming
So
in.
the number here is, if you want to give us a call after Kelsey calls in, 774-314-7044. Again, it's 774-314-7044. That is our phone line, open, waiting for you. And like I said, we do utilize Skype for our phone calls.
So if you use Skype, even better because it's a quicker response time.
You can call us by Skype. But if you like, say, you can call us from any cell phone. The only thing that we ask is just be a little patient because it takes a couple of rings until it kicks over.
We're not all that bright.
No.
We pretend to be. We play bright on TV, but we don't.
What's that noise? Yeah, what's that noise? It's the only fucking noise this guy makes. But
we may have 11 computers in this room.
Right. Yeah.
But we're still just two dudes who.
But so if you were making in your job now, if you made $1 million a year,
I'd fucking stand for anything. You want
exactly.
Hold on a second. All rise for the official noise.
Yeah, I mean.
Okay, there you go.
All right,
let's give this a try again.
Hello, you on the Wicked Pizza Show?
Oh, hey. By that sound, we know that Kelsey has arrived.
Oh, what's going on? I get a phone call here.
Yeah, who'd you get?
Hold on. Hey, what's up?
Are you on the air?
Yeah.
And you are too now.
Oh, shit.
Chase from a Turning Point.
Okay, I did not know you guys were airing tonight. I wish I knew that because I would have called in the regular Wicked Pizza hotline.
Oh.
Well, we got Kelsey on right now.
Hi, Kelsey. Kelsey?
Yeah, she says hi.
She says hi.
Okay. Hey, guys, real quick, since you're on the air, I can't really go into detail as to what I was going to ask you, but I was wondering if you guys would be very interested in doing a very, very special simulcast with us in the next couple of days.
That's possible.
Okay, we'll have to talk about this. Let your listeners know.
Okay.
To watch for postings about it. There's something very, very important going on, and I'll talk to you guys about it when we're off. But please, if you're interested, we'd love to do a simulcast with you guys.
Oh, sweet. All right.
All right. But anyway, enjoy your show. I'm going to go back into my camper and listen to it now.
Outstanding.
All right. Thank you, sir.
We'll see it.
Okay.
Oops.
That's
sorry
okay.
about that.
Yeah,
I apologize.
Hey, Kelsey, sorry we intruded on your 15 minutes of fame with the Wicked Pizza Show.
So that was Chase from a Turning Point. Yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah, he tried calling Byron on his phone, and apparently that didn't work, so he called me. Well, what's up, kid? What do you got to share with us tonight? Yeah. Holy shit. Yeah. Nice. Oh. Nice.
Can we have that website URL so I can type it out to our listeners? All right, /Kelsey.
That's where Byron goes all, oh.
Now I got to look that up.
But you got that?
All right.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
That's not bad.
No.
That's a reasonable rate.
Yeah, I could do that.
Right?
Hey, priceless.
Well, that's it. I mean, I'm thinking, especially even for an international rate, that's cheap. That's not bad. That's good. Yeah. Ooh. 20 minutes. Yeah. Oh, but 20 minutes, think about it, 20 minutes minimum at like $3.50. Wow, that's steep, man. $70, man.
Jeez. $70 to get your rocks off.
Right.
Hey, it's worth it though.
That's a good point.
Well, no, all right.
And then some of these guys are probably in a hotel room already, and they just don't want to get a prostitute.
Making their bed squeak.
Yeah. They're home away from... Nice. Oh, goodness.
Hey, Kelsey, I got a question to ask you. Do you check under your bed every time you go to a hotel or anytime you go to a hotel for a dead prostitute?
That's most likely where they'll leave one.
Yeah.
And, the housekeeper wouldn't
Well, it
check.
is sanitized for your protection, so the dead guy would be sanitized. A little bit of Lysol. I always check under the bed.
Closet is a good one.
The closet's usually open. They usually leave those open.
Yeah, I guess, right?
They want you to
Take a
see.
Look at it.
They want you to see that
Nobody's
cheap
hiding in
safe
there.
that you could take a screwdriver to pop open. That false sense of security.
That's right. Yeah, like the housekeeper doesn't know how to open it already.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, too much.
Nice.
That's awesome. Yeah, right.
Oh, yeah.
Right, the different types. Yeah.
They have bacon girls?
Bacon girls. What the sick fuck? Oh, huh?
See, that's a food that I couldn't resist.
You could. Yeah, that's one like it.
That's like everyone's like sushi meal. No,
if you
fuck
got
that.
close to a chick and she
Covered
smelled
in
like bacon,
No, covered in bacon.
Yeah.
I'd eat the bacon.
you would do that.
I'd do that.
Hands behind your back. And
I would do that.
All right, we'll have to do that sometime. Yeah. Right, we're gonna have to do that sometime. Get some crispy bacon made up and.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I know,
right?
I told you that was going to work out that way. Yeah. Yeah, she did. Run the crickets.
Oh.
Come on, if kid's 3 years old, you haven't seen him in 3 days, they're not out at the bar. I didn't know that.
To his defense, he didn't know that until like after he spilled all that crap.
He says that right after I say all this bullshit, and then I'm just like, oh,
his face was
fuck.
priceless.
Really?
Like I'm an asshole. Yeah. But good job, Byron. Thanks again.
That's kind of like you're like, oh, this woman sued McDonald's and made like $750,000 to spill a coffee on her. Oh, yeah, she's a fucking idiot. Oh, yeah, she's 87 years old. It was by accident and it bumped and it was way too hot anyways.
But now, to that point, right, you're right, hot coffee is too hot. Yeah,
I know, yeah.
But there was, whatever the industry standard for the temperature of the, so that was her fight. There was no need for coffee to be that hot. But
I learned all that on a YouTube documentary.
Oh, okay.
I did. I was, and I found out they threw out that judgment.
But did that
she
happen?
never got that money.
Oh,
never ever got it. She got her medical costs covered.
But it did also make some changes in the industry period as far as the temperature of the coffee.
Yeah, I get less than molten lead coffee now.
But you have to agree. I mean, if you get a coffee, and I know you don't really drink coffee. But if you were to get a hot coffee where, like, as soon as it touches your tongue, it fucking burns it, That's ridiculous. There's no need for that.
Why bother getting anything that has any taste to it then?
Well,
Because for the next week.
Some Dunkin' Donuts like that.
Yeah, that's true.
I fucking hate Dunkin'.
You like Dippin' Donuts.
I do like Dippin' Donuts. I like
They
Cumbies
make
better.
peanut butter.
So,
coffee.
sorry, Kelsey. Don't mean to chip on your time here. Sorry. Oh.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, they can't hear her.
Oh. You can't hear her, huh? Hold on, Kels. Let's,
We're going to fix it.
Yeah. Shoot.
We're working on that problem as we speak.
talk. If we could keep talking for a second, Kels, that would help me.
Oh, she's so quiet. Okay, maybe we just turn up the volume on her.
No, she's actually not on.
Oh.
Yeah, you're not coming over at all. Hold on a second.
You can hear him.
No. It got changed when we had tested it earlier. So, go ahead, talk now.
Can you hear me?
There we go, baby. Yep.
Oh, that one piked. Yeah.
There we go.
How long have I been gone for?
It's the whole
Probably
call.
the entire conversation. So let's start it all over again.
Absolutely.
Let me push rewind. Life is a hog life. All right. And now it's Kelsey.
Bacon wrapped nipple.
Bacon wrapped nipples. Oh, now you're talking. Yeah, all right. So tell us about. Yeah, we're gonna have to go all the way back to.
No, we've got our she's
Kinky
got our attention
Kitten Club.
now. Yeah, I tried.
Okay,
that
well,
website. It didn't come up.
Kinky Kitten. Oh, wait a minute.
Hey,
I'm glad
Mr.
that
Ed.
this happened because you know why? Because Kinky Kitten Club. Club is with a K.
Oh, Kinky Kitten.
Kitten Club with a K. .com
Kinky
slash
Kitten Club.
forward.
.com / Kelsey.
Let me go back. www, because you need that. And let's click the link in the window.
Shout out, Mr. Ed. What's up, buddy?
And
Ed's on.
Hi, Mr. Ed.
Oh, look at that. 18666 kitten. That number again, 1-866-654-8836.
And Byron's already dialing.
Yeah, we got kittens chat. We got a
Hey, wait a minute. My
blog.
other phone line's ringing. No.
Oh,
Oh, my goodness.
look at that.
So, since you guys didn't hear me, I'll just repeat real quick.
Sure.
I'm back, bitches.
That's right.
So, I'm back to doing phone sex again full time.
Awesome.
I am working for a company that I worked for in the past.
Yep.
They are under new ownership now. So it's going to be, it's PSB Communications that I'm working for. In case you didn't catch the website, it's Kinky Kitten Club. The club is with a K. .com / Kelsey. If you don't do the / Kelsey, it'll bring you to all of our other ladies also. We have something for every taste out there. In case I'm not your taste, which isn't very many guys don't want to not taste me. But anyway.
Oh, my.
So it's $2 a minute. There's a 10-minute minimum. We take all credit cards. I also take PayPal, Square Cash, Circle Pay,
Jesus.
Western Union. You
Good
name
man.
it, I take it.
There's a way to pay you, huh?
Diners Club.
Hell, I'm trying to work on how to take food stamps. EBT, bitches. Anyway,
Right. Oh, that would be hilarious.
So, it is a dispatch service. So if you call the service, you have to actually ask to talk to me.
Yeah.
So don't get
they
off on the
take your
operator.
information, and then I call them back. If for some reason I'm not working, you'll have the choice to either wait for me or they will give you somebody who does the same stuff that I do.
Nice. But not as good, right? Nobody does it like Kelsey.
Nobody. And
nobody does.
If you call and you mention that you heard this on the Wicked Pissa show,
Yeah.
if you are talking to me or any of the other girls, it doesn't even just have to be me, mention that you heard this on the Wicked Pissa show or that you seen the ad for the Wicked Pissa show, and you will receive 10 minutes free.
Oh!
So, Ed, here's your chance. You can give it a try.
I wish Chrissy was listening tonight, huh?
Now, I know that Chrissy would not be able to give up just after 10 minutes.
No, well, that's perfect. That's the hook, line, and sinker right there.
Then he's like, you got
That
him
10 minutes.
for about $80 and
Yeah.
easily.
Just he's just getting worked up after like 9, so.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, hey, I used to tell everybody, when I used to train girls, I used to tell them all the time, don't feel so bad giving away 10 minutes because a good phone sex operator shouldn't even be completely undressed after 10 minutes.
Nice.
All right, so I got a good question for you.
Sure.
Can I come? Are you going to be training girls at this new place?
I am.
I'll gladly help you out.
You want to be
volunteer.
the other end of the room and pretend you're on the phone and you sick.
I am actually going to be training. She just called me this afternoon and informed me that she has decided to just hire me completely as a manager.
There you go.
There you go.
Which is great because she knows that, I'm in the middle of opening my own thing also, and she doesn't have a problem with that.
Nice.
She is currently, hopefully by Wednesday, she's building a solo site.
Wow.
So the solo site will actually have different pictures on it. The pictures will be updated once a month.
There you go.
And there'll be a members area on there also,
Yep.
where you can actually go in and buy private sets of pictures of me.
Okay, Kelsey, you do realize that I did get my camera back, so I'm available to go take photos.
Yeah, well, I have been trying to get you to take nudies of me for how long?
I know. It's been difficult to getting time free.
He just has a hard time taking nudies of me.
Oh.
Yeah, well, I respect her.
Oh, respect. That's all.
Yeah, that's the problem is when you have respect, you just all of a sudden
You just can't do it?
No.
Can't
walk up and go,
If you had no respect, you'd have no problem degrading her and shit, right?
I wish.
You wish you could be like that?
I wish I could be like that. That would be Chrissy.
Well, the problem is that I'm a big flirt too. So he has a really hard time when, he's got this tiny little young thing in front of him, butt ass naked, bent over, being like, "Don't you wish you could?" Or "Come on, just touch it once."
Yeah, you keep on laughing over there, big man.
Oh, just one, stick the tip in, just a tip. Feel,
Come
get
on,
get a little taste of it. Get a little taste of it, right? I have too much respect for her.
Yeah, well, he keeps looking at me and telling me that I'm young enough to be his daughter, that he's an old man.
Hot stuff.
Yeah, there's that the old man thing. I got a little afraid there.
And I told him it's okay. I have daddy issues.
I have daddy issues. Oh.
And let's see. According to some of our favorite phone sex calls, they include but not limited to kinky, no taboo phones.
Are y'all ready for this list, though? Be careful.
I'm going to skip some of the
Okay.
Okay, yeah, don't worry about that. We got kinky, no taboo, phone sex, extreme role plays, gangbangs, family fun.
Yeah. What else is there? Well,
extreme age play.
What else could I do with my kid in 15 years but to have a nice family fun environment with Kelsey?
You got the babysitter, cheerleader, schoolgirl, accomplice, kidnap fantasy, and much, much more.
Wow.
And now on WANBC.
And just imagine he skipped the bad ones.
Yeah, I did. I left, let's see.
What bad ones? Go ahead, say it. What's the matter?
All right, there's one.
You know how we go around here.
This one struck me as odd. How do you do this over the phone?
You have to explain.
You have to be an Oscar-winning actress to do this part. Necrophilia.
Wow, yeah.
I mean, how do you do?
Talk.
Just fucking a dead phone.
Like a zombie. Ugh.
No, not even that.
You like it?
Well, okay, so the whole necrophilia thing, we don't usually end up playing the role with me being dead. It's usually me and him doing a dead person. You know?
I gotcha.
So usually the role play there.
The threesome.
Yeah, usually the role play there is like, okay, I am the makeup artist at a morgue, you know?
I gotcha.
And so I bring him down. I'm putting the lipstick on her. You know, I want to see what the lipstick looks like on your cock. Fuck a dead mouth, you know?
So, like, all of a sudden you go like this, flip her over, baby.
Yeah.
You don't have sound effects or anything like that?
Oh, my
Have you ever wondered what it looks like, what this cock looks like in the inside of her?
Oh.
As I cut open her dead body. Yeah.
Yeah, it seems taboo is your game. Give you a call. She'll be waiting.
You know, that's the type like a pathologist would call for that type of thing, or a mortician, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That's
you know, I
role
actually went through a phase where I had like 3 regular callers that were calling all the time for different necrophilia, but they wanted to, I mean, a lot of the times they wanted to actually kill the person.
Yeah.
And
then have sex with their dead body.
You see, that kind of rolls into the thing of, like, therapists have this thing.
Yeah.
That they have to tell law enforcement after somebody expresses that kind of shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is the phone sex? What do we call operator, actress? What do we call? What do we call you?
Phone sex.
Phone whore.
Phone whore.
Like, so what are the?
Hey, right. So
like,
the prep
like
called the
you
phone
have-
whore at $1,800.
They're just a fax, BM. Okay, we're just a fax. We now have you ever had to call the police on somebody?
I have. Okay, I've only ever called the cops on one person. Pretty much like the way it. Most of the time, 99.9% of the time, when someone who's into a dirty, filthy call like that, first of all, we always explain to them that the call is for fantasy role play only, that we're actresses, we're not, you know, condoning this in any way, you know. But I had a guy who called. This actually still upsets me. I had a guy who called who had caught his wife cheating, and to get back at his wife cheating, he was going to rape his 6-year-old stepdaughter with a hot curling iron.
Oh,
wow. So he's talking to me about it and all this other stuff, and next thing you know, I hear a girl in the room.
Yeah.
I, at that point, ended up calling his authorities, having the authorities go to the house while I kept him on the phone. The worst part about it was the sickness in this man's mind, that when the authorities got there, it was a recording.
Oh my god.
No kidding.
Wow.
No good in the room.
That's fucked up.
His thrill of it was scaring me.
It was what?
The thrill of his call.
Yeah.
The thrill of his call was freaking me out.
Yeah, that would have freaked me out.
That's
too.
exactly what he wanted to do. He just wanted to freak me out.
Well, he succeeded in that.
Wow.
Yeah. We actually had a very famous situation for a while. We had a caller that was calling us who we didn't know at the time, obviously. We were subpoenaed. One of the companies that I worked for was actually subpoenaed. I never did a call with him personally, but the company that I worked for was subpoenaed because a man that was calling actually killed his wife and his unborn child. And it was a very national case. It was very well publicized. It was a very public thing. And they actually subpoenaed our phone sex records to find out like what he talks to girls about. And he actually used to call and have the girls do calls with him where they would say, like, I'm better than her, you know, we could be together if you killed her.
Wow.
Like, that was his fantasy call.
Yeah. Jesus.
And, be
careful.
really
Guys
freaky.
like that would use that as in their own head as justification for it. You know, they would.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, in my experience, you know, 99% of the guys, you know, most of them at the end of the call, they say to me, you know, I just want you to know, especially the guys that call for anything like underage or incest-ish, they always say to me, I just want you to know I would never do this in real life. It's not even the fantasy of the underage girl. It's the more of the taboo, you know, what's the most extreme, you know?
Yeah.
Is why they end up doing the calls most of the time.
So, are you going to be writing your own blogs?
Yes.
Because I'm looking here,
Yes,
I'm reading
yes.
that the top one is December 02. Come slut phone
Yeah.
sex.
You want to know something really? Hold on, wait. You want to know the best part of that?
Yeah.
Okay, so those blogs were actually, the dates are wrong on them, but those blogs are actually uploaded from my old blogs.
No kidding.
Yeah, but the dates are wrong on those because 02. Come on.
Yeah, I'm figuring those are got to be kind of old. I mean, I'm looking at them and it's like some of the photos. Some of the blogs are just a little bit off there, but the newer the stuff, and I'm sure we're going to get a lot of our listeners. We got a handyman Huber. Who will make handy use of his hands, I'm sure, for this one.
But yeah, I will be doing vlogs probably at least once or twice a week.
Now, are you still going to be doing your Spreaker thing?
Yes. I'm actually, now that I'm actually up on a site and got something, you know, whatever, and I will start doing, because I only did that one little test thing to see if it actually worked.
Well, it seems to be burning up Spreaker.
I still am doing the whole Twitter stuff because that's totally different. So I'm still going to be doing the whole Twitter thing.
Yeah, get that bumper, she's twatting.
I'm still twatting.
So, just mention again that Wicked Pistol special.
I'm sorry?
The Wicked Pistol special when they call.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's 10 minutes free.
There you go.
For anybody who calls. And like I said, that can be with me or it can be with any of the other girls also. You call, you mention that you heard it on the Wicked Pizza Show, or, like I said, by Wednesday I'm going to have a solo site up. And when I put the solo site up, the Wicked Pizza special will be on there also. And there will be a link to the Wicked Pizza Show on there, and also the Wicked Pizza pages. There'll be links to those on there. So anybody who mentions anything about Wicked Pizza when calling in will receive 10 minutes free with any of their calls.
I'm going to have to get a special credit card for this, aren't I?
I'm not kidding. So much for your credit score.
Yeah, thank you very much. Well, I'm very proud of my credit score. My credit score just went up to 816. That's 816. I am well into the 800s, baby, and I don't want to come out.
It's only until he buys me a car and a castle.
Oh, God. Well, I almost bought a castle in Worcester.
I know.
I don't know if I told you
but
this.
like I said, you couldn't have moved in. Couldn't have moved in there without me.
Well, I was talking with Kelsey about it, and it went for $264. It was in that area between 190 and 290 in Worcester.
Yeah.
Up in the Northern Hills area where everybody's selling out now. It was a 4-bedroom castle. It was a Tudor built in the 1920s. Looked like a castle. Inside was painted like a castle. The floors were from the 70s. It was a paradise of shag orange carpeting. Oh, yeah. But I got to tell you, this place it was a fantastic little home. I could have made a studio out of one of the bedrooms up there, But then I'd be living in Worcester. What's that, Kelsey?
He had to have a room for me, though, because I told him there's no way he could live in a castle without having a princess in it.
Oh, yeah. Huh?
Well, I'd have to put her up on the very top floor. So it should be like
run another website, fuckaprincess.com.
Yeah, Reputa the Buta. Put the hand, Reputa the Buta, let down your hair. Oh, sorry, that was...
Fuckaprincess.com.
Fuckaprincess.com.
Hey, I kind of like that.
Well, I don't think that you're going to be able to find that URL. Can you?
I'm trying right now.
Hold on a second. Let's take a look at fuck.com. Let's see what's there. Let's see. fuck.com. And see what happens. Oh, I'm going to catch a virus. I know it. http www.fuck.com. Ooh, not a good photo. Sex positive community. Sex chat.
Yeah,
it's not good.
Fuckaprincess.com does not exist.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Well, better get that to me now.
$12.95
a year.
Guess who is about to own fuckaprincess.com?
Sorry, that was my own little...
Yeah, and so by the end of tonight, I will own fuckaprincess.com. Thanks to Bumpa. And don't worry, I'll give you special shout-outs on there.
There we go. All right.
Yeah, that'd be kind of fun.
Actually, maybe I'll talk to my boss and see if she can make that my solo site.
Yeah, fuckaprincess.com.
Oh, but it's the Kinky Kitten Club
with a K,
right? With a K, club with a K, .com/Kelsey. If you're looking for Kelsey,
yes.
And the phone number again?
1-866-6-KITTEN.
There we go. 6-KITTEN. 866.
And if you're having a problem figuring that out, it's 1-866-654-8836. It's 1-866-654-8836. I always have a problem doing that because usually I'm dialing while I'm driving. And you don't want to be trying to... Okay. Oh, we're in soft shoulder. Into oncoming traffic.
I really hope that there's nobody calling me while driving. Because if they're calling me while driving, I do cause
accidents. Oh, I do
I am
cause
not
accidents, not only in the
responsible for
pants.
any accidents caused by masturbation.
Ah.
Or fluid squirting in their eyes while they're driving.
Oh, my goodness. What is wrong with you guys?
So before I let you guys go on to the rest
got
of
a
your
booty.
show, I did want to tell you that when I started, before these people could hear me, I started to tell you guys a story where there was a girl, in reference to the whole, you said that there was a sex offender, a guy who would, like, rape a girl and then got visitation rights to his child.
Yeah.
So, about a year ago, I read a story about a girl who she got raped when she was 18 or 19. She was raped by a stranger. And 2 years later, she was on a dating site. And she had, like, met all these people on a dating site. And she met this guy. And they, like, ended up together. They were dating. They ended up getting married. And the night before they got married, her husband, soon-to-be husband, pulled her aside and said, "Before I marry you, I have something that I need to tell you. I raped you 4 years ago."
Oh,
wow.
Jesus.
And how did she handle
Yeah.
that?
The fucked up thing is that she ended up marrying him.
Oh. Did he have some fucked up, like, justification for it? Like, I was
He
drunk.
said he was high on drugs. Yeah.
Wow.
He said that he was a drug addict and that, you know, that's what started it, you know, that he was a drug addict, he didn't know what he was doing, that he was clean and sober now, and, you know, that, and so the first thing, obviously, she thought was that he had, you know, seeked her out on social media or at the dating site, whatever, and he said it was completely by, you know, accident he had found her.
Wow.
Jesus.
But yeah. Tell me that sounds crazy.
That's some fucked up shit. Well, thank you, Kelsey. You've given us our fucked up moment for the evening.
Right?
It's,
Shit.
I figured I'd leave you guys with one, you know.
Haha. Well, much appreciated.
Hold on a second. Ready?
You ever get the feeling that everything in America is completely fucked up?
I think we should play that
I
before
do.
every moment.
Oh, you do?
Our fucked up moment.
Oh,
The
yeah?
Wicked Pisser Show fucked up moment of the week.
Yeah.
So that's a new contest.
There you go.
We will we'll promote
No.
the shit out of you if you come up with the fucked up moment of the week.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, it's going to be determined like seconds before the segment airs.
Yeah, none of that really pre-planning shit, knowing ahead of time.
Pre-planning is for pussies. Okay. Oh, we got a whiteboard up here that says show number 65 on
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
okay? And Tommy Savitt was our guest back then.
So we'll have another guest soon. I'm not sure who, but I'm working on a couple different ones. So.
Well, we also have the thing coming up in November, a comedy show.
Oh yeah, I got to reach out to him as well.
We got to figure out. I got to. You know what? I'm thinking about ordering a microphone so we can hook up to the phone and just use that.
Yeah, drain your battery, maybe plug it in.
No battery. It's just a microphone that plugs in. It's got a windsock on it and everything.
Yeah, but if it plugs into your phone, it'll drain the crap out of your battery.
Dude, I have the world's largest phone.
I thought you were going to say penis, didn't you?
Well,
that's where
all
I'm
right.
going.
So last night at work, one of my friends got the new iPhone 8 Plus. And she's like, "Oh, yeah, look at this." And I'm like, "Yeah, it's still not bigger than mine." She goes, "Oh, yeah, you're compensating." And I'm like, "No, I'm advertising." But oh, bump. Yeah. No, didn't get it. Yeah, apparently Bumba's getting some serious updates over there.
Oh, I'm just
he's looking over
prioritizing things.
Well,
all.
he's looking over.
He's
the
on
kittens.
Kinky Kitten Club.
I no lie, I have been perusing, and yeah, I've been trying to talk. It's difficult. I don't see you on there though.
I'm actually all the way at the bottom. I'm like in the bottom couple rows.
Oh, you must be near Tatum. No, sorry.
Near Tatum?
Tatum.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Tatum.
Yeah. Oh, there you are. Okay, Little Miss Naughty. We got to get you on there with one of our show T-shirts.
Yeah, he'll be
You
good.
absolutely do.
We
because I actually have to do new pictures anyways, because anybody who actually has talked to me in the past, year will know that those are old pictures because I have no boobs in them.
Yes, the recent urban renewal project that happened. Can I say that? Urban renewal?
Yeah.
Yeah. Kelsey, is that okay if I say that?
Yeah, yes, it is.
A little bit of spackle and some screen doors, and you're good, right?
So, a lot of the older pictures, it was pre-boob job. So, I still have no boobies on there.
I still don't know why you did the boob job. I don't get it. It's like
it was my one insecurity.
Well,
it was my one insecurity.
But it was like snacks.
With my little boobs.
It was like snacks. Nipples and tits. Nipples and tits. I'm going to get me more nipples and tits. Come on. Oh, does anybody remember the old Sunshine Bakery? They used to make everything just the same as like Cheez-Its. You had Cheez-Its, and then Sunshine had Tidbits.
Yeah.
Nipple bits. I mean, they sound like snacks, right? No? Nipples.
They do sound like snacks.
Yeah, right, yeah.
They're tasty snacks.
Uh-huh.
Come on now. Come on, you're a little hungry there. Right? Nibbles and tits, nibbles and tits. I want to get me more nibbles and tits. Okay, the
pepperoni nipples.
I don't have a problem with those. Many guys do.
With pepperoni nipples?
Yeah. Many guys do. I don't have a problem with that at all. I am an equal opportunity consumer.
Oh, yeah, if you say so.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Whatever, dear. Just flip over for me, will you? Right? Oh, God.
All right. It is now 9:32 on the East Coast. It's still daylight saving time. I don't know why they call it that. We're not saving anything. Do we want to go to break?
Yes.
We want to go to a break. And Kelsey, we thank you for calling in. We'll catch up with you in a little bit. Keep on chatting in the chat room.
Thank you all so much, and hopefully to talk to everyone soon.
All right, just remember, it is Kinky Kitten Club. Kinky with a K, Kitten with a K, Club with a K. And we're not talking the KKK, we're talking about the Kinky Kitten Club, all right?
The best KKK.
.com and / Kelsey, oddly enough, with a K.
Yep.
So there's 4 Ks. So we're talking ketamine here, right? Is that what it is? No.
Yeah, knock them out when they call.
If you want to talk to Kelsey, it's 1-866-6-KITTEN. Oh, God, I didn't even notice that. 1-8-DEVIL-KITTEN. 1-866-6-KITTEN or 1-866-654-8836. Right now, you're listening to the Wicked Pistol Show, and Kelsey would like to thank you very much. We're going to go to break.
Thank you.
Thank you, babe.
We will talk to you soon.
All right. Bye, guys.
Have a good
care.
one. Oh, we'll go with the little some Power Glide. It's all lies.
I like that because pretty much that's what life is all about.
Yeah.
It's all lies.
All right, folks, we'll be back in a few minutes. Stay tuned.
You're listening to a Wicked Pistol Show. All right, that was Power Glide. You're listening to Wicked Piss of Show. The Wicked Piss of Show.
They're wicked. All wicked? Come on. The Wicked Piss of Show.
I know. We're not just a. We are a. Fuck. Jesus.
You know what? I saw another article. Washington, D.C., the city of, is looking to decriminalize prostitution.
Well, why not? I mean, the people we put in office are basically prostitutes, right?
Well, I mean, they're probably some of the biggest offenders that will ruin careers down there, too, if you think about it.
I turned that up really loud so I could listen to it really loud.
Yeah, they would probably be the biggest offenders, some of the Washington bureaucrats and whatnot, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the arguments for the decriminalization is sex workers would be more comfortable reporting crimes to police, which could help expose underage trafficking operations. Sex workers can find...
yeah, so that's the reason.
They can more easily find other jobs because they don't have prostitution arrests on their record.
All rise, Congress is in session.
Again,
Where are the white women at?
but really that would only be new arrests from now on. So any prostitute that's on the street right now that already has a prostitution record, that would not change anything. Arguments against the decriminalization is D.C. will become the mecca of prostitution because of the more lenient laws. Which, hey, what's a good guy's trip? We'll go to D.C., man, see the monuments, get laid.
Let's go on the White House tour and hit some horse.
Right? Yeah, dude. Do you know what they call that? The Lewinsky tour. All right? So...
you get to keep the stained napkin.
It will become difficult to differentiate between legal sex workers and illegal trafficking operations. Good point. If prostitution is legal, then how would you find prostitutes? There's nothing you could do about it. Which are also the same people, the victims.
If you look at prostitution from the big picture,
yeah.
So out in Vegas, they have not Vegas, but just outside of Vegas, they have brothels, legal brothels.
Yeah.
No one is there against their will. No one is there because they don't want to be.
Yeah.
They're making good money. They're paying taxes.
Yep.
And there's no drugs. We can't.
But that is a controlled environment, though. It's a managed environment.
Mm-hmm.
If they were doing drugs, they get tossed out.
So set it up that way across the country.
But who? How would you set it? How would you set that up?
How do you set up a lottery?
Jesus Christ.
That's legalized gambling.
Oh. Well, Vegas does it. At one time they were doing it. It was somewhat legal. They had to have a card.
Right, yeah.
And they got tested.
The health card.
They have a health card, right. And
that worked for about 20 minutes, and then somebody figured out how to counterfeit them health cards.
Well, it doesn't matter, though. A health card, okay, you get tested, every 6 months? Okay, boom, I get tested today, I'm clean.
And then tomorrow...
Tonight I go and get HIV from somebody, right? And I'm banging people for the next 6 months until I get caught.
And that Republican senator from Georgia wants to... sequester you, or what do they call it? Quarantine you.
Yeah. So, there's also a large amount of collateral crime associated with prostitution, including drugs and violence.
Yeah, well, that's part and parcel of an illegal operation.
Yeah. And I think a lot of this, because once you make it legal, it's so very difficult to help track some of that stuff. Because when you bust a prostitute, you arrest her, they check before they get locked up, they pat it down, search, they find drugs, that leads to other things. Hey, where do you get the drugs from? Hey, we can cut you loose, we cut you a break if you tell us where the drug dealer is. And that leads to other arrests. That's how it works. That's how the system works.
Little hint, if you give up your dealer, you're going to get a little bit further in life.
Yeah. So that's it. You give up your dealer, and some people will, some won't, Mm-hmm. But again, that's one way of combating a lot of crime. So when people look at it, we're just legalizing just prostitution, you have to look at everything that's attached to it. And it's like any crime.
There's a lot attached to it. Yeah.
It's like, okay, we're going to make bank robbery legal now. So they can just go in, and you don't have to carry a gun now because you just go in there and threaten them. We want your money. All right. And that's it. So, but nobody else looks at the other stuff. I go, okay, well, geez, the government's getting ripped off because they're insuring the shit. Right? So,
Yeah.
So it's just, everything has something attached to it. Just like the whole argument with drugs being a victimless crime. Drug dealing is a victimless crime because, nobody dies from it, supposedly. The heroin, obviously, that's an issue. But
Heroin.
again, my whole thing with drugs, though, is it's a crime against society. It ruins society. It brings down neighborhoods.
I got junkies on my front lawn
I
fucking
know.
ODing.
But again, selling the drug to them was not the intent. The sale itself, that's what they're trying to say. It's a sale. There was no victim involved in the sale. Somebody sold, somebody bought. So that's why they say...
No. The government was cheated out their tax money on that illegal drug transaction.
All right. Well, you know what?
The government doesn't care what you're buying. They want their tax money on it.
That used to be one of my biggest arguments is... And I still see that in the long run is still going to be the problem with marijuana. Are you going to tell me that it isn't cheaper to still go to your local dealer than it would be to go into the store?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Because the store's getting taxed up the ass on that stuff.
Yep.
And, in Mass, I don't forget what it is.
They're
Mass,
the people who are jumping through the hoops, and it's always going to be this way. Anybody who follows all of the legal things, we're all getting screwed.
Yeah.
It's the people who are doing the illegal shit that are making the money. Why are they making the money? Because they're cutting out the government.
Yeah.
Government's in our back pocket. They charge us tax on our income.
Yep.
Say I go to buy a bunch of really big margarita glasses like these right here. Yeah. Right here. This is like what? Probably about $2 tax dollars for them right here.
Yeah.
Big fucking. Hey, Allie, how are you? Holy shit! Welcome into the room. What is it? It's got to be 8:45 out there on the West Coast. 7:45.
Yeah. But it's the whole argument I've seen with my personal thing is that people argue legalize marijuana across the board. You honestly think that Joe the drug dealer is all of a sudden going to stop filing taxes on his sales?
He could.
I doubt it.
Tell you the truth, I mean, all the fertilizer and shit he uses is tax deductible at that point.
It's not. It wouldn't be enough. Why would a drug dealer want to pay out thousands of dollars in taxes when they pocketed that before?
Oh yeah.
Right. That's.
Well, most drug dealers also.
The whole point of being a drug dealer is money.
I forgot to pay taxes.
The money, right? They don't pay taxes. That's the whole thing about being a drug dealer. You don't want to pay taxes, and then that's why I say the medicinal or the miracle marijuana, as Rizzo calls it.
Miracle, yeah.
Yeah, the miracle marijuana, as Rizzo calls it, medical marijuana. It's I don't know how much it costs. I have never bought it, but I'm assuming it costs more because of the associated costs with it. It's a corporate grown environment. Nice.
What the fuck was
you
that?
You put your shit over there, right on top of the
Nothing.
button. Oh, you put your thing on top.
Did
anyway,
I bet my hand was right here.
I didn't touch it up over there.
I'm gonna move that over there so it doesn't happen again.
But
I didn't
you have the medical stuff, which is basically a corporate environment. It's
the miracle.
The miracle marijuana is a corporate environment.
I prefer miracle.
Whatever you want to call it. It's a corporate environment. You got people that are now paying legitimate rent for a large warehouse space and
security
office space. Security. All the equipment, the lights, the electric bill for those lights, and a variety of other things.
Yeah, you're going to have to check that. I am going to let you read this one on your own.
Oh. Yeah, marijuana is not a drug, right? Okay.
It's a weed that grows in the ground.
Right. And, there are stories out there. I could tell you one I've heard. A cop pulls a guy over. Guy gets pulled over. The guy's all chilled out with a bunch of friends in the car. It's a Cheech and Chong mobile. And, Hey, buddy, you know why I pulled you over?
No.
I was probably going a little fast. Oh, yeah? How fast do you think you were going? 57, 58 maybe. 19, buddy. 19 miles an hour. And this is not a joke. As funny it is, it's not a joke. So it's like, it is, it's, you can call it a plant or whatever. There are plenty of other plants that are, I'm sure there are plenty of other plants we can find that
the
not
margarita
to be
plant.
consumed. Yeah. Agave plant.
Agave.
Yeah. Agave for tequila.
Well, they say alcohol's not a drug. It most certainly is.
It may be a plant at first, but then the process of it to smoke it is then now become the drug.
I mean, yeah, you can't just smoke marijuana right off of the tree, can you?
I'm sure you could probably throw it in a fire. Right?
I don't know.
But I don't know. I don't know enough. And but
that
again,
shit just makes me paranoid.
Yeah, I'm just happy I've never smoked it. Proud to be a non-smoker.
Have you ever eaten it?
Nope. What, have you eaten it?
No. I would shit myself if I did, probably.
You can smell it, and people put it in brownies. Still smell it.
No,
it's ridiculous. They want to make it legal for some restaurants to serve hemp food, whatever they try to the other name.
All
they use
I
for
think
it.
of is watching the Vice TV channel.
No.
You ever watch that?
Yep.
Bunch of potheads, hemp heads, whatever the hell they call themselves now.
Yeah.
And they're like, we're going to go across country eating pot out of everybody's house, whatever they make it with. I'm like, oh. Edibles are good. That's what Allie says.
And they still get you high.
Pick a bud off a bush. I pick a bud off of a 6-pack.
Yeah.
And drink it.
But whatever, drug, non-drug, whatever, something that messes you up, puts you under the influence of something other than normal. But, my opinion has always been one thing I look at. I've always seen that. Yeah, I can see what you're looking at.
Yeah.
Very nice. One thing I've always thought of with pot is it to me, it's always been like a college drug. It's what college kids do, high school kids. High school, college kids smoke drugs. I'm not drugged. Marijuana, sorry. Clarify. They smoke pot. After college, this is where it's really critical. You grow the fuck up.
Why? That's
right. I know. And most people, they use pot to calm down. Some who have the legitimate.
I understand. There are some people out there who,
you're right. If you have cancer, those are reasons.
It makes you hungry.
Yes, but people have medical cards because they constantly get a blister on their pinky. I shit you not, there are cards out there because people broke their finger or something like that. So now it's pain medication.
They're medical cards because people are addicted to it, and the doctor says, "Oh, well, that's an addiction, so we're just going to
exactly." I was going to bring that up too. Exactly. If it's not an addiction, how can it be an addiction?
That's why we're in the opiate messed up thing.
So, yeah, it is. Can you get addicted to it? I think you can. I have an uncle that will tell you that you can be. Little uncle is, put Cheech and Chong to shame. But
really?
Oh yeah.
One of those people who fuck up your windshield just by smoking or just by breathing in your car. Man, there's all sorts of tire all over the shit.
Well, my argument for most people, with those few exceptions of legitimate purpose, has been that people fail to be able to handle things in life. That's why they smoke pot, to calm down.
Well,
and it is a gateway drug, no matter how people want to agree or disagree with it. It is, because like
you're
right
going to
now,
go from one high to the
exactly.
next. I go from beer to tequila. I mean, that's my escalation.
But that's the thing, is people don't look at, it's just pot. It's not a gateway drug. It doesn't lead it is, because you're smoking pot to de-stress from your day. You have issues in life you can't handle, so you smoke a joint. All right, but then life gets more. You smoke quite a bit. Like anything, you begin to get a tolerance for it.
Speaking of, I'd like to say thank you to Brenda for letting Chase and I spend the week or so up in Maine
drinking.
And I am sorry about the first night. 8 or 7 or 8 gin and tonics, and apparently I spilled.
You were not yourself.
I ran downstairs and I just kept on flushing the toilet because I just kept on throwing up. It just kept on coming out of me.
Nice.
And she thought, Brenda thought that the pump was going to burn out. So she came downstairs to find out what was going on. And of course, I left there. In my mind, I said, I'm very sorry. I cleaned up as best I could. I'll get the rest in the morning. What I actually said was this. And I woke up the next morning, and she said, I have no idea what you said to me, but I cleaned up the rest of the shit. And I said, no, I said I'd clean it up in the morning. And she goes, no, you just said, so I just had to share that. You know. Oh, dude, I'm not going to have a gin and tonic for a while. And if I have more than 2, you need to stop me.
Nice.
And it's like weed. There is too much weed. You can bake yourself into oblivion.
Well, and that's it. Yeah, but if you smoke weed like daily, some people smoke weed daily. All right, you have one joint. If you have one joint daily, within a certain period of time, you're going to now smoke 2 joints because that one joint's not going to do enough for you.
Well, it's like smoking cigarettes.
It's like smoking cigarettes. It's like taking Tylenol.
Drinking.
If you take Tylenol daily because of a fucking headache, okay. Then you start taking double the dose because the single dose is not going to work.
I don't, because it apparently kills your liver faster.
Yes,
and I'm doing my own
you got
fine
these people.
job.
You got these people that self-medicating. They're not thinking about that. Yeah. They're not thinking about that. They're just I kill. Well, I'm gonna take double now. Boom, boom, boom. Same thing happens with the pot. All right, so you're taking more and more. You smoke
with the pot.
The pot, the pot. Because I'm not fighting with the medical or miracle or whatever
the
else.
Miracle
okay?
marijuana.
Yeah, the pot. All right. Because, you get a tolerance for it. So people that get tolerance for pot, pot's no longer giving them that release they want. So that's when they go for other drugs.
Yeah, dude, I remember the day when 15 beers, I'd be like...
Start taking popping painkillers.
What am I going to drink next?
No.
Okay, all I do is just pee. I need more. I need something more that's going to get me...
Right.
More lubricated for the show.
With less filling.
Yeah,
right. But
it ain't Miller Lite.
The same thing, with the drugs is that you get a tolerance. Same thing with heroin users. All right, heroin. You start off, you're doing 1 bag, 2 bags. Before you know it, you're doing like fucking 20 bags before you can get a high. Get really wasted, and that is the most addictive drug. But yet, the tolerance is built up. You're shooting some up just from basic maintenance. To stay awake during the day. We're not going to a fucking coma.
Nope.
But, again, it's the whole thing like argument with the pot. The pot, you're like, the pot.
I did the pot, yes.
The pot is that it does lead to other stuff because, hey, you know what, I've got a lot of issues. Pot's not helping me. I need something else.
The pot.
The pot's not helping me.
The pot.
So, so over here, Byron says, hey, you know what? Why don't you try this stuff? I got some really good stuff.
Oh, my God. Who the hell cares?
He gives me some heroin, some good stuff. Right, yeah.
I'm going to give you the H.
The H.
The heroin.
Yeah. So, but I just went on I'm sorry I went on that tirade about pot.
It was a bump of anti, don't do drugs.
Yeah.
This is your brain on drugs. Ready? Our show.
My main point on pot, though, is that people, when they talk about legalizing it, again, the pot dealer is not going to fucking stop filing with the IRS.
No.
All right? I mean, the people fucking, just legalize and tax it. You think, all right, find your pot dealer. Tell me and ask him, hey, they're going to legalize it next month. Don't forget to pay taxes on that.
You filing?
Yeah.
You filing this year because I'm trying to write you off.
Right?
Is a medical miracle marijuana producer.
Exactly. There you go. You can only buy it from a certified dealer.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's an issue. The issue is people trying to, another thing people need to learn, if you have a medical marijuana card in one state, it does not travel with you to another state. Okay. So,
speaking, brother.
Right. Hey, people need to know.
So if I'm in California, I have a miracle marijuana card with me that says, for a medical reason, Byron has a big problem with shit away from home, so he needs to have a little bit of marijuana. He can go out and shit, and you're in Oklahoma, and...
Nope. Just the facts, man. Just the facts.
I'm going to jail because I needed to take a shit.
Yep, that's what's going to happen. So
I think we should end the show with...
Yeah, we'll leave it like that.
No, take a shit.
Take a shit?
That song. My favorite new song.
Your favorite new song. We get that one. We can
I
close.
think we
you
should,
want to close out with that?
Well, no, we'll put it in the background there.
Okay.
And then we'll talk ourselves out on that, and then we'll go into our usual closeout.
All right.
What do you think?
We can do that.
I think it would be great.
Again, I thought I farted, but I shit. So-
It's a great fucking song. I want to blow this guy up on YouTube too. Is it?
So we
This is-
stopped and got some Mexican food, and it made my tummy hurt.
Notice Mexican
And
food.
I had to doo-doo, and I didn't make it to the restroom, so I sharted a little bit.
A little bit.
So I wrote this song called I Thought I Farted, But I Shit.
I'm telling you, he's got some on his sack. There's a little bit more than a little bit.
There's a lot of pressure though on the seat. It could be bouncing when he's driving.
I like the.
He plays
It's
guitar
got a
well.
good, yeah.
Headed down to the coast.
He's got skills.
Oh yeah.
Riding shotgun in the Jeep.
Shotgun in the Jeep.
There's
So
a
some
ball down
bastard,
in my belly,
some
and I hope
bastard
it's really
owns the
smelly.
Jeep.
I can feel it start to creep.
No, it's
Yeah, not his Jeep.
I know
So
that
I
feeling.
leaned to my right,
Good point. Not his Jeep.
cause my cheeks were kinda tight.
Very tight.
And I pushed a little bit, I think,
No.
like Liz.
No.
Thought I farted, but I
Good
shit.
shit.
Hate when that
Thought I
happens.
farted, but I shit.
Ah.
And now it's squishy when I sit.
Oh,
I
my
got
goodness.
poop all in my crack and a little on my sack. I
sack,
thought I
good.
farted, but I
But
shit. Damn, I hate it when I shart. I can't even trust a fart.
Oh my god.
No, you don't.
Tried to give a little toot. Now there's caca in my chute. I thought I farted, but I shit. I thought I farted, but I shit. And now it's squishy when I sit. I got poop all in my crack and a little on my sack. I thought I farted, but I shit.
Oh my god.
I got
I
poop
love
all
this
in my
song.
crack and a little on my sack. I thought I farted,
But a shit. Yeehaw. All right. I'd like to thank everybody for listening tonight. It is, what the hell's the date today? It is the 21st of October. We're coming up. Our next show will be the Halloween show. Oh, Kelsey gets scared to hear that song after
Taking you off the spicy food?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh,
Can't
yeah.
blame her. I'd get me a little
I don't
nervous,
use
too.
the seat heater after that. Never use the seat heater after that. I'd like to thank the Black Dog Radio Show this week. They did a good show on, and it was the Big Dog by himself.
Oh yeah, a little
Pretty good. I felt
keeping
he
him
was
up with his Halloween series.
I felt he was talking to me.
Yeah.
I really felt he was talking to me.
Yeah.
And we got Huber, the funniest 15 minutes on Spreaker. We got a turning point. I was graced to appear 2 weeks ago at Doug's big party.
Yep.
What a fucking blast that was.
Well,
What a
they're
fucking
talking
house
about
that was.
doing a special. Figure that out.
Doing the special with us coming up. Pay attention to our Twitter and pay attention to our Facebook feed. This is for a good cause that's coming up. This will be something serious. Hopefully, Patty Cakes will be able to help us blast that out there. What else?
Late Night with Mr. Ed.
Late Night with Mr. Ed
Check
was
out
in
that.
the room.
Yeah.
Is he broadcasting tonight?
No, Tuesdays. He's
Tuesdays.
on Tuesdays. Yep.
Okay.
He's on Tuesdays.
We had to wait because I was throwing up in Maine
Yep.
last week.
There's a Periscope. Want to check out our friend Patty Cakes. Patty Cakes with 3 exclamation marks. Find her on Periscope or Twitter. Also on Twitter and Periscope, you'll find Perisock. Perisock. Definitely want to check him out. Funny as hell.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, don't forget, we also have Tammy Tucci. She doesn't listen to the show that much anymore.
Yeah.
But we're still going to blast her out there.
Got a big blast out to Rick's Bar and Grill in Woonsocket, Rhode Island.
That's right. Good beer. Great beer. We're going to be doing a review of the food soon.
Yeah.
Bubba and I will be there, appearing there shortly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
So-
we covered it all, right?
And yeah, we're waiting on more information for November 11th, live comedy show. That should be awesome.
That's right.
We still have to work that
In
out.
Auburn.
Yep. So we'll see if we can get, if we do a special show with Turning Point, we'll see if we can get Patty Cakes to join us. And maybe Abby, who knows.
Well, we'll get
see what
a
we
bunch
got.
of people. I mean, we need to get something in. I got a little bit more on the.
Okay, we'll talk about that.
Yep.
But all right, folks, that's it. We love you. You love us. Well, if you don't, we don't give a shit.
You goddamn motherfuckers.
All right. But again, thank you all for listening.
I'm Byron.
I'm Papa.
And you've been listening to the Wicked Pisses Show, the Wicked Pisses Show, the Studio 5 production.
Don't say you're with me until you miss me. Though we're having a good love. Don't say it's over until it's over. Yeah, we're having so much fun.
The Wicked Pisser Show is not responsible for erections lasting more than 4 hours or for blindness from squirting semen. And stupidity is your own fucking fault, and if you get laid tonight or a blowjob, you're welcome. This awesome fucking show is a Studio 5 production.
You ever get the feeling that everything in America is completely fucked up?